Hi, this is Jason Paul Laksamana.
Hey, this is Jao Mapa
Ako nga pala si Sinyo.
For more content from the Hustle Narrative,
The Hustle Narrative.
on the Hustle Narrative.
The Hustle Narrative.
click the subscribe button.
Hit subscribe or get the fuck up out of my face.
Back it down.
All right, we're good. And we're rolling. This is the Hustle Narrative.
All right.
And it is the fifth episode. Can you hear me?
Fifth and last.
Yeah, fifth and last. No, everything is just a culmination up to this. That's why there's celebration. We got pizza. We got some beer coming.
After you using
And the
this,
limo up front.
it's gonna be your last, and having me as your guest, it's gonna be your last.
Yeah.
Nah,
So, what's up? Of
I'm
course,
jinxing it.
of course, we are here with Jao Mapa.
Ooh, who that?
Jao,
Who that?
what up,
Yeah,
Jao?
what's up, man? Thanks, Derek.
Yeah,
Bro.
no problem. So, Jiro Garbes, of course,
Yeah.
our
Cheers.
my frequent co-host.
Collaborator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, what's up? Kumusta yung biyahe? Lagi kong tinatanong yun sa umpisa, kumusta yung biyahe?
Sorry, game na pala tayo. Hindi ko
Yeah,
alam.
we're good. Ito na.
Akala we're just having a test run. Or
No. This is it. Kumusta?
Oh, ayos lang. It rained, so I was blessed first before getting here, and it's a long drive. Tested my van if it could reach up to Angeles, and I go, okay, I didn't know it was this far, but I made it.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be 100.
Oh.
100 minutes.
So
So it was raining there.
there, but on the road it's already sunny. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's good.
I was like, meditating while enjoying the scenery, and it's pretty clean road.
Yeah.
And
Nung nasa NLEX na. Yeah.
That's cool. Kasi kanina umaga, I also came from Manila and it was really hot. No signs of rain.
No, that's how it works these days,
Yeah.
man.
yeah,
Fucking hot and all of a sudden.
Yeah. Then it just rains, and then it's hot again. It rains, and then it's so dead. Like
Yeah, everyone's sick.
Oh, yeah.
I've been sick for the past few days. Man, it's the climate crisis.
You've been always like that since I met you, Drek. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't look sick, or you're sick also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been sick. No, I actually have like really weak lungs. So yeah, I'm
Must be
always.
the diet you've been doing, Drek.
No. Ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was like a little boy.
Oh no, wait. I had asthma before.
Yeah,
When
I
was
still
a
have
kid.
asthma till now.
No, I already outgrew it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. You're
Oh,
lucky.
I didn't know
You're
that
the
was
lucky
awesome.
one.
When I got into sports, yeah. But there was no nebulizer then. There's no nothing. So my dad would just teach me how to breathe. Oh, son, ganito ha. You just breathe slowly, and then until I outgrew it
Yeah.
with no nebulizer. Huh?
That's good.
Yeah.
I can't even have like my inhaler. It has to be like right next to me. It has to be like within arm's reach. It can't be like under a like in one of my pockets. It can't be like that. It has to be like
Like taped
Like
to your
just
hand,
one-
kind of.
Buti ka pa. When you were a kid, you had that. Ako wala eh.
yeah.
Dude, that's wild because I didn't know that. And I had a film where you acted as like a cop thing. You know, and it was raining, like it was storming.
Yeah.
And it was smoking.
Yeah.
So I didn't know.
Well, I smoke every once in a while, but then the rain was like a lot harsher for me
Yeah.
than the smoke.
Yeah.
No, but those are triggers, right? If it's cold or
It's
extremely
the
hot.
change. It's the change. It's a transition.
Oh,
At least
okay.
for me. It's a transition. So if it's really hot, and then it transitions to like somewhat cold or whatever,
Yeah.
then it triggers. Or if
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really cold, it's vice versa.
Because my kids have asthma.
Oh yeah.
But now
They
they
probably
outgrew it,
got-
huh?
Oh,
Surprisingly,
good.
they're already hitting their 13, and my son's already 15.
That's
and
good. Yeah, I have.
they don't use the nebulizer. We have this big ass nebulizer in the
Oh,
house. It's
yeah?
already getting cobwebs and dirt collecting
Oh, wow.
dust. So we're thinking of donating. But yeah, before it was really overused. You get those Ventolin
Yeah.
nebules.
Yeah.
You just
And you smoke.
But now it's easier now. You can get avail the smaller nebulizer right now. So yeah, we're planning to do that and then donate.
Hopefully you won't need it. Hopefully,
yeah.
you know. But it's crazy. It's I've always been cursed with that, and I'm 30. I'm gonna be 35, so I'm probably not gonna outgrow it. It's probably gonna be with me forever. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, speaking of my age, man, you know this guy.
You're
No,
kidding me, Dick.
no, I'm saying,
You're kidding me, Dick.
like
I can see it from
offense.
far away already. The boomerang's gonna hit from me. It's over there.
No offense, pero nung bata, like nung bata ako, you know what I mean? Like it was the 90s, the best time of like any time in the world. I
Okay,
think.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm 42.
Nice, man. See, you
I'm
look like.
I'm turning 43 this year.
See?
So ninanamnam ko ngayon yung pagka 42.
Yeah,
Hey,
legit.
you
You
know
don't
what
look
though?
42.
Hey, you don't look 42.
Thank you. I get a lot of responses from
You know,
that.
it's funny kasi ano,
That's true, and it's true. I'm not bullshitting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
kasi kanina I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask people who probably know more about you than I do. So sa family group chat namin, I was like, okay, titas, shout out, diba? So I asked, what do you,
man, it's just
what,
no
what are
harm.
you,
Yeah,
what are you
that's
guys,
actually my crowd.
yeah. So I was
It's a dying breed. So
Yeah, I was
accept it.
asking them, what do you want me to ask, or what do you just want me to know about
Oh, really?
Jao? Yeah.
Cool. Huh?
And then my tita actually mentioned kanina na you studied at UST,
Yes.
right? And she was there
Yes.
on the freshman orientation yata.
Mm.
And then during the orientation, I think she had an autograph from you in a
Oh,
like
wow.
small notebook that she uses.
That's a long time
So
ago.
she doesn't know if
What's her name?
Marian Lagman.
Marian.
Yeah,
There you
Marion
go.
or Yong. She's actually
Say hi.
the wife of Counselor
Hi,
BJ.
Marian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ah, okay. Alright.
So yeah, dude. Baka magka-batch kayo or you're higher ng konti. Maybe you were a facilitator during the orientation.
Okay. Good question. When I got to my freshman year was a 93 in UST.
Okay.
So she'd probably fall under already 94, 95. So
Probably
she's a
95.
lower batch siya.
Cool. Okay.
Because I was just beginning with showbiz then. Right smack when I started showbiz.
And you have how many kids?
I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys.
She
and 1
has
girl.
like 5 or
You
6.
said like 6. Right? Yeah.
I think.
Lucky.
Yeah,
Wow. All right. So yeah, 93.
I think 6. Yeah. 6 kids. Yeah.
So how did she? So you? What did you say? She wanted to ask him what? Or
Oh no,
nothing?
that's it.
That was it.
She said na ano.
What was she saying about him though?
I think or facilitator ba kayo during the
No, besides that, besides the school thing, like what she? I don't know. Did she mention any, like,
Oh, yeah.
movies or whatever?
Yeah, another
No, it was a freshman though. Freshman. Parang,
freshman orientation. Pero another tita,
Don't remember.
she mentioned something about a movie. It was, what was it, Roller Boys?
Oh, what?
I wasn't in that.
Oh, you weren't in it?
Pare ko.
No, I know what movie you're in.
Pare
Ready?
ko.
You
Pare
ready
ko
for
was
this?
in the movie.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to say it in like a
Okay.
deep baritone.
I'm shaking here. I think I know what you're gonna.
It starts with the letter M.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Matricula.
With
Okay,
feelings.
I'm gonna laugh like
With
I can
feelings.
relate.
Can you tell him what matricula is?
Matricula came after pare ko. The brink of after I did no. Yeah, after pare ko, Matricula came. And that movie almost I remember when I did that movie, the dean called me.
Uh-oh.
And then they said, "Oh, director of the
Like
director of the school doesn't like this movie,
Oh my god.
so you might get kicked out. So
and
you
it's
better
called matricula too.
yeah.
Even
You
though-
you better lay low, you know, keep out of sight. But we'll try to keep you in school. Just don't make a big thing out of it. But it was a big movie. You know?
Yeah.
Wait, this was UST?
USD.
Well-
Kasi it's Catholic, eh.
Yeah.
So it's a.
Well,
it's,
he doesn't know anything about the movie, so let's just say
it's like a.
his co-star was the amazing Rosana Roses.
Oh, Sana Roses. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, you fucking get the fuck out of here, man! Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like how many years younger than you guys? I'm sorry.
Rosana Roses. What's the best way to describe?
Wait,
like,
I think I remember.
Yeah,
I
she
think
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
sexy star.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember.
So yeah, and they had some. They made some mad love in that movie.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's like a. Yeah, for those movie buffs there, if you've heard of Summer 42, but it's like it's an old flick na talaga. But this is a parang awakening na lang of a teenager, you know, on the Birds and the Bees.
I see.
So that's basically it.
Fucking. Come on, man! I told you we can use that.
Well, okay, yeah, fucking.
Yeah. But yeah, it's man. I actually I tried reaching out to Rosana Roses.
Oh, you could get her.
Oh, that's where I heard her from.
Payag siya. Oh,
I think that's where I heard her from.
she's,
Yeah, you
yeah,
did you
mentioned
see
her
Hit
before.
Boy? Did you see? Oh well. Anyway, I tried reaching out to her, and I was gonna make a phone call and just like talk about the '90s because I wanted to talk about the '90s, right?
So what happened?
And she said she's like busy. Oh, I didn't talk to her directly, but I talked to Direct Bor, and Bor said like, oh yeah, I'll ask her, and I guess she's like shooting in Zambales or something.
Okay.
So she's not really up for it. But yeah, she was like a really, 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 really big name in the '90s. Not just for acting, for everything, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
personality.
I see.
Oh yeah, she had a show.
Just a force,
She
a
had,
force, you know.
She was the flag bearer then of Vicky Bello's
Yeah,
clinic. She was the.
but that was
model.
probably like that was
So she
probably
was like
the
our-
late '90s already.
She was the one who pegged the flawless word.
Yeah.
She was the one who created that word.
Yeah.
Flawless. It came
Yeah.
from her.
So she was like a Filipino Jennifer Aniston.
No,
More.
no.
More pa than Jennifer.
Oh, what do you mean? In
I mean,
terms
in
of
terms
what?
of like being an icon in the '90s.
But she because she was more on the sexy side. Jennifer Aniston was not on the sexy side.
Yeah.
Ano eh, mas,
'Cause she did racy stuff like you know, like actually one of my favorite Filipino movies is Babae sa Bintana. And
Actually, she's a good actress pa.
yeah, she's a very good
Despite
actress.
being a controversial
Speak,
sexy star.
speaking of which, I can connect those two. I can connect the acting and the controversy because when she didn't win Famas that year, I think she walked out. She was like, "Man, fuck this," and she.
Pero
just
galing
walked
niya.
out.
Magaling siyang actress.
Yeah.
Very good.
So it was really cool. Shout out to Direk Borocampo. It was really cool that when I wrote my first when I wrote my I wrote Hit Boy, and it became the first film that got produced into full length.
Is this the one directed by Sigon Reyne? Carlos Sigon Reyne.
The
Carlos Sigon Reyne.
Babae sa Bintana?
Oo.
No, Chito Ronyo.
Chito Ronyo.
Chito Ronyo.
May ginawa pa siya with Carlos Sigon Reyne.
Maybe Ligaya or something? No?
Siguro. Pero
I'm not sure.
galing din.
Carlos Siguro Reyna? No, just kidding. Anyway, no, but the cool thing about it is
Must be the beer. Just
so
out of sip.
wala pa, I haven't even sipped. Pero yeah, so Hit Boy became the first, the first full length movie that I wrote that just actually came out, and it had Rosana Roses and Mon Confiado, and they were both in Babae sa Bintana. So that I was like, oh shit, that's really
Galing,
cool.
galing,
It's one of my
galing.
favorite movies.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I want to have like Richard Gomez one day on this show.
Yeah, and
hopefully.
just painting as well. You see that?
What?
Did you see that?
Oh.
What?
Yung painting.
Yung painting niya ni Richard
No.
Gomez.
What about it?
It's been around on the internet for.
Who he painted it, or is it a painting of
yeah,
him?
dude.
So,
He painted it.
it's a yellow. It's a yellow.
You're a painter,
Yeah,
right?
It was huge. It was
150,000
What's huge?
pesos.
huge.
What's
Huge.
huge?
It was.
the painting.
It was a huge penis.
Painted two-tone yellow
Yeah.
and black background and yellow penis.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
legit.
yellow dick.
Look it up, dude.
Of Richard Gomez.
Yeah.
Really?
He
I think
painted
it's being sold for almost 200K.
200K.
Almost
What?
200K.
What I saw, 149.
Paano nila-
Almost.
Uh,
Yeah, around 149 ata. Yeah.
Did they price it by inch?
Or by the hour. I don't know.
Probably,
That's crazy.
what do you call that? When you bid?
Yeah, on auction.
Uh-huh.
So what is? So wait, so this is not like conflicting with his political, position and everything.
You know,
No.
if my pitch, I guess it's kasi color yellow and and black.
Oh, okay.
So
Black and yellow. Black and
Oh.
yellow.
yeah, so I think
I guess like it's there.
yeah.
I mean, to me, I don't mind. If it's me, I don't mind. But it's just, it's just people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With censorship.
No, but it's the
and stuff.
second time he did it though.
Oh yeah.
This is the second This is the second dick.
This is
Correct
so
me if I'm
so
wrong,
so. This is Richard This is Richard Gomez's second
Gomez.
Richard. Second Richard.
Second Richard.
No, I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I might be
What the
wrong
fuck,
also.
man?
But
How did we get to the fucking dicks of Richard Gomez?
We're talking
Everybody's
about the
talking about it.
90s, man.
Everybody's talking about it.
90s.
I'm in the painting industry.
Yeah.
They're talking about it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey, good
it's
for
real.
him. You know,
It's
if
huge,
it
dude.
if it's being talked about, then it's good. It must be something. You know, I think that's what art is supposed to be. You
Yeah.
know? I think it's supposed to be something that just kind of like
He can express it.
elevates, like, or heightens, like
Express himself.
Yeah,
You
it
know.
heightens something, and people.
It really
about-
heightens something, dude.
Yeah.
It erects something, dude.
That's the word. Erect.
That's the
You know,
word.
yeah, when you're an artist, you gotta be stiff. You gotta be firm with
Yeah.
your art, dude.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just gotta let it out, man.
You gotta check yourself before you erect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I
Definitely.
mean?
Yeah.
You got. What the fuck? Hey, let's go.
You should
Alright.
guest me more on this show.
I know. Yeah, it's a good. It's
Anyway,
a good beginning. But yeah, so the '90s. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, first, because the thing is, I was talking to my sister, Sunshine. What's up?
Hey, sunshine.
Hey.
Oh.
So what she? So I was like, I want to talk about. I said I want to transition. I wanted to make my my content broad, right, and not just flip top and everything. But I was like, okay, flip top is like with the rap and hip hop culture, music, and then I was like, but I wanted to get into like the other cultures,
Uh-huh.
right, in art. Okay, so I was thinking of like acting and movies and everything, but then so I was so we were talking about it, and my sister is 6 years older than me, so she was born in '79. So her thing was like, hey, why don't you talk to Jao Mapa, since you've worked with him like twice, and what do you call this? And since he hosted Music Bureau, right? You're one of the
Music
hosts
Bureau,
of
yeah.
Music Bureau, and man, that was a really cool show. That was a really cool
Yeah,
show.
you were telling me about
So
it.
yeah, so we can actually talk about that and kind of transition out of hip hop. I mean, not permanently, but just for an
Uh-huh.
episode, just to kind of enrich the palette of my channel and everything.
Okay,
And,
before I go to that, I'll backtrack first.
Sure.
Para
To Richard
just-
Gomez's penis? No.
Thank God.
But working with Richard Gomez. But
Okay,
before
okay.
that,
Okay.
since we already began the show.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to say that when I entered showbiz, I was a print model for clothes.
Okay.
Akajo, Boston Stories.
Okay. You
Coalition
must
Zoo.
have been young
These-
because
these
you
are-
were young.
I was in my teens.
Yeah, because when
I was studying
you were
in
acting, you were
Lasal,
still
Lasal
young.
Antipolo then.
Okay.
I was high school. My mom would bring me along, and then pinakilala niya ako sa isang PR person of, I think, SM.
Okay.
Her name's Vera Isberto. And then they were pitching Oh, they saw now. Okay, you look good to model for clothes, and they go, yeah, sure. So I got a few stints, and then get paid for about 500 pesos, get a couple of clothes, and then you're happy now at that time. I'm a kid and making money this way.
Yeah.
That's fun. Then we had a pictorial for bench.
Okay.
When I had a pictorial for bench, sakto, I was also enrolling for UST.
Okay.
When I was enrolling for UST, I never enrolled myself in school.
Okay.
It was always my parents in high school. Now it's college. So I had my dad with me and my brother with me. So we're going around the school, going to different colleges, entering the subjects, you know. So we're lining up and things like that.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, the pictorial was on that same day that I was enrolling myself in UST.
Yeah.
When I got to the last window ready to pay for the tuition, the girl says, I can't understand the paper. It's so messed up. There's a lot of erasures. There's a lot of, so you have to do it again.
Okay.
So it's like buti na lang the...
Oh, so you were scheduled for the shoot after? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I said, how can I do this?
I'm
Go to
imagining
the, So how can I go to the shoot and then, enroll myself? And then my dad goes, give it to me. I'll enroll you. You go to your pictorial ready. So, okay. So I dashed already the pictorial. Buti lang it's just in Holiday Inn, Manila.
Okay.
The hotel.
So how far was this from the...
UST? Lapit lang. So I think one bus ride. So
Okay.
So I did. I got there. Nick of time.
Did push-ups?
No.
You're not one of those.
Probably
Like,
sit-ups
before,
too.
okay.
But from walking all around already from the campus, I guess
Oh,
it's
yeah,
enough cardio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're already pumped.
Yeah.
So when
And
I get there,
swollen.
when I get there, Douglas Quijano, late Douglas Quijano was there. My manager, my Tita Vera, the one who got me the gigs, and two guys. If I remember, Jeremy and then another guy, and then we're trying to. At the time, the Guopings was a big hit then.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do a peg, something like that, pero different guys.
Okay.
3 guys. So we did the pictorial, and then Douglas kind of goes, "You want to do showbiz?" Right flat.
Okay.
So I go, "Yeah, sure. Oh, bakit hindi?" And then he goes, "Sige, pasok kita sa palibasa lalaki. Next week, pasok ka na."
No way.
That's the beginning of the story, man.
No way.
That's wild, dude.
So,
That's
pagdating na
crazy.
1993, I get into
So you were
palibasa lalaki.
wait, you've been a baby face ever since? Because I didn't know that you were already enrolling for college, like when you were, you know what I mean? Like, because I thought you were like early teens when you came out.
Fresh out of high school,
Yeah, but
incoming
still,
college.
I thought you were like okay.
Pero
yeah.
galing ng pagka-introduce sa akin at the time.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Back then it was direct Johnny Manahan. Si
Yeah.
Boyong was there. The
So
assistant
you
director.
were actually like in Palibasa Lalaki the week after?
Yeah, actually.
Fuck.
And then they got Bench was the sponsor for my clothes then.
And Richard Gomez was still the face
and
of
then,
Bench, right?
And then because
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
He
was.
did this rowing
No,
commercial, and it was such a huge hit. And then
Yeah.
the Guopings followed, the 3, Joe Marie, Mark, and Eric.
Yeah.
And then in Palibasa Lalaki, when I got in there, you got all these big stars, brother.
Yeah.
You got Richard Gomez there, you got
Joey
Joey Marquez
Marquez,
there, Ajo
Ajo
Iliana, you got
Iliana,
Jan Estrada,
Gloria Romero.
Gloria Romero, Cynthia Patag,
Cynthia Patag. Oh my God.
Ami
I'm such a big
Perez.
fan of. Yeah, Ami
You got the
Perez.
3 Guopings, Joe Marie, Mark, and
Yeah.
Eric. And then
Oh man, that is
you're like
nuts.
dumbfounded.
And
man.
they were just it must, I don't know. Was it fun?
And
Was
then-
it fucking fun? Tell me it was fun. Don't ruin my fucking 90s fantasy.
it's a rush, man. I mean, you're elated. You're like,
no, I mean like the
wow,
set. What about the set? Because it looked fun.
Yeah,
it looked like they were having a lot of fun.
It was rustic, man. The way you see it, then they have that set
Yeah.
also. Then they break it down, and when it's not on a, I think they shoot on a Thursday or Tuesday.
Okay.
And then they bring it back the same
They
way.
break it down?
They break it down.
No
Piece
way!
by piece.
What the fuck?
And
I
then
thought
they
it
put
just
it,
like stayed there.
They stack it at the back, and then when it's time to shoot again, You know,
Yeah.
they assemble it again.
Oh wow.
And Channel 2 wasn't like that. The mess hall was like in a room where you go inside, you get a tray, and they got this big pot of what? They cooked for today. They made sinigang.
Wow.
And then you get the plastic tray with there's rice for lalagyan ng rice and lalagyan ng viand,
Yeah.
the spoons and fork, and it's stacked like that. And you line up, you get your food.
Nice.
So it's
So
not
you're
like-
in line with
It's not like
Gloria
Channel 2
Romero.
right now that there's a mess hall talaga
Yeah, yeah.
complete where you can see all the food and then there's
Yeah.
a counter and then they got no.
Man.
Yeah.
That
that's-
is
that-
crazy. I love that. No,
Channel
Palibasa Lalaki was like one of my
Cha-
favorite shows.
Channel 2 was
my
like
childhood.
Channel 2 was like back then wasn't as it was now. No. It's really high tech with all these card swiping IDs.
Formal?
And,
Was it more formal? Or
it's old type kind of studio.
okay.
It's not like right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay.
Man.
So
That's
palibasa lang
did you guys do a lot of ad libbing? Because it looked like you
Yes,
guys
yes.
did a lot of ad
But
libbing.
at the time it was Joy Reyes, direct Joy Reyes. Then was the only writer.
Yeah.
And he was a very big writer. He when I think they took him out or he resigned, but you know they had to have 5 writers
To
fill-
replace him.
to
Yeah.
replace him.
Wow.
That's how good Joy Reyes was.
Yeah.
And the Palibasa Lalaki is a joint production of Channel 2 and Regal.
Oh.
Regal Films. At the
Oh,
time, Channel
okay.
2 didn't have any stars. So what they did was they called Douglas Quijano. Douglas, we need stars for our show, for TV. So they asked him to bridge with
Regal.
Motherly League.
Oh, okay.
So it was Regal
Who provided the stars?
who provided
Yeah.
the stars.
Wow.
And they did the studio. Yun. Kinuwento yun ni,
Man.
kinuwento yun ni Charo Santos during the wake of Douglas Quijano then.
Really?
Yeah, he went, yeah.
Fuck, man. That's it. We got enough. We got
History,
enough
man.
material.
I'm learning so much.
Are you writing this down? You gotta write this down. You're gonna
No,
have a test
I'm
after
recording
the show,
it.
man.
I'm recording
Okay.
Man, this is like fucking crazy.
So
Yeah, I'm learning so
So we
much.
did
Yeah.
Palibasa Lalaki.
Yeah.
And then I think Pare Ko came. Pare
Yeah.
Ko came after, so we had Gio Alvarez and then Direct Joey was the director then. Okay, before my first movie was Between Walang Ningning. Then Maalala Mo Kaya, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Between Walang Ningning, it was the stars was Vilma Santos, Christopher De Leon, and Aga Mulak, and I was the nephew of Vilma Santos.
Okay.
And
You were Junjun's cousin,
I was Junjun's cousin.
right? Right? She did the Junjun thing, right? Si Vilma yun, di ba? Yung Junjun? Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't watch that.
No, but that's like in everything.
Yeah,
she did that in everything. Okay. So
And,
anyway.
and then maalala mo kaya, I was I think the brother of Richard Gomez then. Na si
Oh.
Aiko Melendez nandun, si Chinchen Gutierrez.
Man,
Yeah.
these names are like, man, these names are.
I think it was directed by Olivia Lamasan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, and then so there were a lot of shows that came in like Sanglinggo na po sila.
You know what? My sister wanted me to
Sanglinggo na
talk.
po sila.
My sister wanted me to talk about that, and I didn't even have to bring it up. You brought it up.
Sanlinggo na po sila.
Yeah.
Sanlinggo na po sila was like the Showtime then.
Mhm.
So it was composed of the Apo Hiking Society.
I am learning so much.
The Apo Hiking Society then. What I can remember one time was I was just sitting down
This is
at the
fun.
backstage. Pare na si
Jim Bubo and Danny.
no Juan de la Cruz, the
Pepe Smith.
Pepe Smith was there.
Oh, shit.
I spoke with
Oh,
Pepe Smith.
motherfucker.
He was with his daughter, Queenie.
Queenie.
Pretty Queenie.
Yeah. I'm friends with Queenie's son.
Oh wow,
Wacky.
she got a son now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
back then we were just like rapping and
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
then Pepe would he would make
Shout out to Wacky.
he would make cuento his stories.
Do you know who
na-
he is? Do you know
Pepe?
what? No, Wacky.
No.
I think he's a USD student, right? And he's from Angeles.
Oh, legit.
Yeah. Joaquin Smith Doliente. Anyway,
Oh, I'll probably know.
Yeah. Well, I worked with him, so.
You have a pretty mom.
Yeah.
Wacky.
Yeah. He's a good-looking kid. Yeah. You know what? I'm 95% sure, not 100, but I'm 95% sure that that's his mom. Siya yung
Queenie,
Yeah, siya yung eldest ni ano, 'di ba?
Ni Pepe?
Ni Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, bata pa siya.
Yeah.
Pero si Queenie din.
Yeah. I'm pretty
And
sure.
she's pretty. Wow,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his
really?
mom. Yeah.
And Pepe was rapping about his stories about how he got busted by policemen. That he
That's
he
it.
was so high.
Classic.
Oh,
Always classic.
That
R.I.P.
he tried to flush his shit down.
Oh
And
my God.
the police came in and stuff. And then it was his friend pala that came in. So all this shit already was or something like that. But
Wait. Can you hold that thought? I just have to tell like a quick Pepe Smith story.
Okay.
go.
Okay. So I was I talked to him about like an idea of mine, and we were gonna make that movie, but I don't know what happened. But anyway, it didn't end up being made. But so we had this meeting, right? And they were gonna come to my place. So I had to meet up with them like at the I don't know, the nearest landmark or something. Okay. So I was talking to his manager. His manager was like, yeah, where do we turn? Where do we whatever? And then finally they got to the landmark, and I was gonna open the door and everything. Or I was gonna get in the car, right? Because I just walked. It was like walking distance. The nearest landmark was like walking distance from my place. So I just got in the car with them so I could just drive back to my place, and we were gonna have the meeting over there. Okay. So, and this guy is still like my one of my heroes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, himig natin.
Balong
Panahon.
Malalim.
Yeah, panahon.
Jeepney.
Panahon is like
Beep,
panahon.
beep, beep.
Yeah. All the classics.
Oh.
Himig, man, in Himig natin is like one of my most
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
I mean, I've listened to that song.
I can sing it, but we're gonna.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll do it later.
But he's already passed away. I mean, rest.
No, but he's still there's someone could still sue
Yeah,
us.
still.
Yeah.
Sure.
But actually, he did say like because before I was like, hey, can I use the song? Like he was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so when their cards pulled up, the manager was driving. Okay, the manager was driving, and then he rolled his window down, and then he said, yeah, hey. So what's up? How are we gonna do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna hop in, and we can drive back. So, I was kind of nervous, right? Because I was like, fuck, man, Pepe Smith, shit, I've been hearing about him ever since I was a little boy, and he was just like so cool, and he's, I don't know, he just oozed that, that.
So wait, you sat beside him.
So yeah, I ended up sitting beside him. But here's how it went. Okay?
Wow.
So he was in the back seat, right? And I didn't see him yet. The back windows were tinted. So I opened the door, and there he was. You know what he was doing? He was like nodding. He was like this with this, because he's tall. He's a tall man, right? He's a tall man, and he was like in the back seat, the right side. He had his cowboy hat on, right? He had a cowboy hat on, and he had cowboy boots on, and he was just like this.
Okay.
And it was just, because him, like he's all, like he's a rock star. He's all, like, he's known for being like half awake, most of the time or whatever. And that was like my first impression of Pepe Smith. Like, it was just like, and they had to wake him up. Like, hey, wake up, he's here. And so he was like, oh yeah, it was, just like, hey, how are you? So yeah, we proceeded to have the meeting, and we were drinking and everything. He was like, man, he was fucking drinking like tall ass shots too, and this was like probably four years ago or something. He was drinking tall. He was almost gonna drink out of the bottle. He was still rocking it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was just like, fuck, man. I was like, it was exactly as I expected it. It was just like, it wasn't like, hi, how are you, or whatever. It was like, oh yeah, I met him, and he was so different in person or whatever. Nah, he was just like fucking swaying in the back. It's fucking, I don't know.
Me. I got another story, but it was told to me by my brother.
Yeah.
My brother, Diego.
Diego.
He's a singer of the Pedicab.
Pedicab, yeah.
Lead.
Yeah.
Lead vocals. Actually, he does the songs.
Nice.
Hey, brother.
Shout out.
Anyway, he made kwento about Pepe Smith.
Yeah.
One time, they had a gig with Pepe Smith.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Pepe Smith was the last. Hindi dumating yung mga band members ni Pepe Smith.
Oh, was this like 2 years ago or last?
No.
Oh, no.
I don't know when.
No.
So the band members didn't come. The other members from the other bands pitched in.
Nice.
Filled in. I think sila Marquez Cueta,
Oh, nice. River Maya.
sila Raymond Maresigan.
Yeah.
And they knew all the chords by heart.
Yeah,
So they didn't need to
sure.
practice anymore. So it's isang banatan lang.
Nice.
Oh, yun.
That is cool. That is, and we haven't even gotten to fucking Music Bureau yet. What?
Wala ba? Okay, that's
what,
it.
Hold
Okay.
on, wait. Were you gonna continue?
No,
on something?
wait.
Okay.
I gotta continue pa. The
Yeah,
guestings.
sure.
I'll finish first the guestings. Kasi the next one,
This is fun, man.
the next one naman was Yano.
Okay.
They guested there. You know,
Balalaso!
Exactly. And
Oh,
that,
okay, yeah.
You know that fucking song?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, get the fuck out of here if you don't know
No,
that
I know.
song. You know that song, right?
I know.
Shit. I was gonna say. Okay.
so when
Yeah.
that
Okay.
song came out, they guested in Sanglinggo na po sila.
Oh shit.
So,
Oh,
buo pa yung
and
banda
they did
nun.
live, right? They did live in San Langino po sila, right?
It was live.
Yeah.
It
Because
was
in
live.
other shows they don't do like.
Pero at the time, si Dong
Dong Abay.
Dong Abay and
Yeah.
his Robert, his lead guitarist, yung kabanda niya.
Yeah. Robert.
Anyway,
yeah.
he already had a look. He had a character that was really like, whack, man.
Yeah.
Pero
And he was
when
gonna
he
be on a
start-
fucking
no,
noontime show.
No, actually, tahimik siya. Pero when he started singing it, man, iba na ang tingin sa kanya. Tsaka talagang after the song, like, woo! Everybody's like,
Yeah.
And then, banal na aso, santong kabayo.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a great song.
Another one, Brown Man Revival.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
tsaka kinanta ng Putres ka pala. Putres ka.
Putres ka. Oh, okay.
Putres ka.
Yeah,
Sila Scarlett.
Yeah.
Si Scarlett. And then, Putres ka pa.
Right?
Manila Girl.
Yeah. Fucking Putres ka.
Manila Girl. And they sang it. Man, galing nila when they play live. Hayop yung mga yun. And then like, I
Yeah,
get the
she was badass.
At this
She
time,
was badass.
this was a stage na alternative was booming. Not
Oh
only
man,
the-
I
not-
gotta fucking tell you.
not,
Yeah.
not only grunge, pero
Everything.
E-Heads was coming out.
Yeah.
River Maya.
Every motherfucking
Wolfgang.
thing. Wolfgang, The Youth, Teeth, fucking Grin Department, fucking Parokya ni Edgar, fucking Weed. Yeah.
Teeth.
Teeth. Yeah. And who else? Fucking
Zero, man. Zero, brother for sino pa? Sila Wency Corneo.
yeah, after
After
image,
Image.
after image, intro voice.
Oh.
Heaven.
Of course.
knows.
No.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna sing these fucking songs. Don't sue me, please. This is for fucking. This is for.
We're not even completing
That
anyways.
Yeah, we're just doing it for like
Okay, so the bands are
I don't know,
there,
analyzing or
and
something.
then I get a shot at hosting music bureau.
Yeah.
Yun na.
Yeah,
Ito na yun.
here we go. Fuck, man. Guys, that must have been a really cool gig. You were like with Jitonji and
It's the nephew of Direk Joy Reyes. Mark Reyes was the one who conceptualized the
Okay.
whole thing.
and that was
and
a good fucking show.
Yeah, galing.
That was a
Galing
good
how
fucking
he
show.
presented it. He said, "Oh, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna host this show, and then we have the mock-up of your stage." Parang ganda ng stage. Oh. Parang it's like
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, how can you? It's like a construction, unfinished. At the back.
It was like a warehouse kind of look,
Yeah,
right? It was
yeah,
kind of like a warehouse
yeah.
kind of look.
And it had a MTV feel, pero Pinoy syempre, and music bureau. So they have trivias on also the stars or the artists abroad, and of course they also have news about the singers here
Yeah.
and the artists here. And then we had a backup band DV8. And
Okay.
one of the singers was the daughter of Direk Peke Galiaga.
Oh.
Michelle. Si Michelle
Okay.
Galiaga. And then I forgot the other members. But anyway, Deviate, good band. They do cover songs also. And then Boom. Boom also was an artist then, rap
Okay.
artist. They had Rada.
Yeah.
Rada, good singer.
Yeah.
And then we had G came in later on,
Okay.
and then started hosting the show.
Yeah.
And then Joey Mead came in as well.
Yeah.
So that was the.
So how was it? How was it like? I mean,
Okay, I remember. I remember
because that was a really good platform for all these fucking bands.
We had-
and you had fucking material. You had a lineup. You know what I mean? Because that was like,
This is
man,
what
that was a fucking like musical revolution here in the
this is what I was
Philippines.
trying to figure out, man. I tried to remember this, and I said I remember this time that the E-heads.
Oh
The
shit!
E-heads were singing at time one time there.
Yes.
Kompleto sila, no?
Yeah.
So they had this new hit.
What was the new hit?
I forgot the new hit, but
Okay.
they sang it. But when they were singing it, they began na bigay. And you know when these band members start to they play, they jump around,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
smash
They get hyped up,
guitars,
yeah, yeah.
you know, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't smash any guitars. But anyway, naalala ko si Marcos.
Oh, you told me about this story. Yeah, go ahead.
Marcos,
You told me about
Marcos
this
was so pumped that he was jamming onto the song. I forgot the song, man.
So it had to be a fast song, probably. Like
Exactly,
Alapap,
like-
probably. Let's say Alapap.
Oh, sabi
or
na
magazine.
Alapap.
Yeah.
So he was jumping up and down, and then right later on he was bleeding. His forehead was bleeding, and then
From
so
singing a
after the
No, he's a guitarist.
he's the guitarist, he's the lead guitar. After the gig, we asked him what happened. His head hit one of those beams.
Oh
Which-
shit!
It's a warehouse construction type, right?
Oh
So,
shit!
tumama sa bakal dun sa taas. So, tumama dito, dumugo. So,
Oh
wow.
shit! They should have kept it in. They should have been like fucking like Sid Vicious. Fuck it, you know. But
One
that's crazy.
One thing I
You know who I remember from watching Music Bureau was like Bamboo. Bamboo was fucking man. Bamboo was
lupit
like
ni Bamboo.
Si
Lupit ni
Bamboo nung
Bamboo.
90s kasi kahit gusto mo man yung River Maya or hindi or whatever or just like someone.
And he's-
his presence was fucking dope. His presence was just like
If he's not wearing flip-flops, he's on paalang siya. Oh.
yeah.
And he
yeah.
had this, I remember he had this look.
Like, yeah.
Siya nagpauso nito
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
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 Pero,
Man,
I'm
he
gonna
was.
look up episodes of Music Bureau.
Yeah, there.
Meron.
Some of them are online. Yeah, some of them are online.
Pero
Pero
na
yun,
YouTube, no?
Not
Yeah,
No,
Paradise,
but
I
actually
hope.
there ano eh. After kasi me, I think it's either Francis Magalono hosted.
oh shit,
after
really?
me, so it was
Did you ever
passed
meet him?
Dude, big
Yeah.
names.
Fuck,
Bayan din
man.
si Francis Magalono. Francis Magalono, I got to talk with him, and he's also an artist, so he likes doing photography. And I joined with him one time with an group exhibit. We had all
Nice.
these stars. Baron Geisler was there. A few directors were there. Cesar Montano was also in the, and we had guests like FPJ was there. Imelda Marcos. Imelda Marcos was there.
Really?
She was. Shook the hand of
Like rapping with Francis and freestyling and everything.
No. Just a group exhibit. Group
Yeah,
exhibit.
oh, yeah.
It's a painting exhibit, so it's different. But
I didn't know Baron has been around for about that long.
yeah, when I got into Palibasa Lalaki, I think they were in the Ang TV. Ang TV is another show.
Wait. Baron was in Ang TV?
Yeah.
Really?
They had a group eh. Si John Lloyd, si Baron, saka si Mark.
John Lloyd? Hold on, John Lloyd? John Lloyd was in Ang
Tatlo
TV?
sila, no? Tatlo sila.
Oh, okay.
John Lloyd, Baron, and I forgot this. Mark Solis.
Okay.
Mark Solis. Yeah.
Is he related to
And they were
Charito?
they were being groomed. They're pretty good actors.
Yeah.
So
they had to have been young, like really young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I guested there in Ang TV. Yeah, sila nandun. They were there, and I remember
Like Jolina wasn't she there? No.
Angelina was also
Yeah,
in Ang TV.
yeah.
Victor Neri was in Ang TV.
Yeah.
Gio Alvarez, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a sister, right?
Yeah, si Gila.
Gila, yeah.
Gila. May brother pa siya.
Really?
Another Alvarez. But yeah, a lot of Alvarez is there in TV.
Si ano, si Mr. Alvarez and brother yan, di ba?
No. Anak sila ni Mr. and Mrs. Alvarez.
Okay.
Yeah. But man, that's
I
crazy.
see.
That's crazy though. That's crazy. All these fucking things. Yeah, Ang TV was another show. Music Bureau was another show. But wait, let's talk about the fucking music happening back then. Because
Mayrix.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Mayrix, I first saw Parokya ni Edgar.
Really?
And they were like really they were a funny bunch to watch. I think si the singer si Chito was wearing a drag.
Oh yeah,
dress.
he used to do that. He used
It
to do
is
that.
really
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Wait, he
Club
was wearing
Dread.
a
Did
what?
you drag like yeah, it was yeah. He used to do
That's
that.
their stint.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're really funny at that time. They really,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, now they just sing about funny things, but
Yeah.
before they were actually like dressing up in
Yeah,
like
they're
I
really
see.
funny. They were like alternative, rock and roll. They do that.
Just careful.
But
But what about like Club Dread? Did you ever go to Club Dread when it was still pop?
Oh, yeah.
Or when it was open? Or I don't know. Did it close? It closed down, right?
closed down. They
Yeah,
made it
yeah.
to a gun shooting
Oh
range.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh really? Wow,
You
that's
know who I
crazy.
saw also there?
Who?
Sky Church.
No way.
Sky Church is composed of 3 brothers. This drummer that they have, and they're like hard. What's their music? Metal.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Thrash
Progressive.
metal.
Yeah.
So every time they play, they have to hold the drums together because that's how hard the drummer would hit the.
He's fucking moving all over the place.
It's moving already. So they have to-
Kilala mo to, Lester? Oh, okay. Yeah.
They have to tie it down, man. So that's
He's like, I don't give a fuck. I do the motherfucking drumming. You keep the fucking drums together. All right, that's your fucking job.
Pero Sky Church had a following then. So
Wait, there were
they're really-
actual people holding the drums together?
No. They tied it together.
It's
right?
either they tie it down or they have people
There were people
There are
holding the
people
drums.
holding on for dear life, like it's fucking.
Imagine you being one
Like,
of the people
Lord!
holding the drum. And someone's just banging on it really loud.
Face melting and shit.
Sky Church.
That's crazy.
Isa pa Mayrix. Oh. Mayrix, I saw that's where I saw Itchy Worms. They play.
But Itchy Worms was like later on, right?
Yeah, Mayrix.
I-
Sa Mayrix na sila. Sa
Yeah,
Mayrix
yeah,
na sila
yeah.
nakita eh.
Yeah.
Together with Sandwich. Later on.
Yeah, that's later on. Yeah.
I remember E-Heads playing in Mayrix one time.
Oh yeah.
And then I remember I
don't know. I'm not sure if Itchy Worms later on. I don't want anyone correcting me, like saying like, "Nah, man, Itchy Worms have been around since fucking 1992."
Tagal
Something.
na. After siguro after E-Heads, of course, and then after I think they were with Sandwich then.
Okay. So it was like the later part of.
I'm not sure if it's hindi, pero I'm pretty sure with Shudad na rin eh, tsaka Itchy Worms eh. Sila Quark nandiyan na rin eh.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, the E-Heads, this is one time. So I was there, we were listening then. Ellie, I think, called me to sing the Pare Ko song. So yeah, okay, sure. So we sang it. And then a girl went near. She gave me her phone number on a napkin.
Yeah.
No,
Tissue.
Modest.
Oh,
Napkin.
napkin, like an
dude,
actual
okay.
pad. Was it used?
Thank God it's not used. I would have blown my nose using it. And having red on my nose, I wouldn't want that.
Oh
Dude, that's
my
crazy.
God.
It,
That is
it
nuts.
was saying
No.
she gave me the number on a napkin, and then both of us we were like, okay,
Yeah, napkin.
That's
Like, no,
normal,
no,
like a table
napkin.
napkin, and it was like no, like an actual
Like an
napkin.
actual fucking sanitary napkin. Well,
But yeah, the band scene was really wild then. Not only that, there was also the dance group, the
Yeah.
Street Boys,
Universal Motion Dancers.
Universal Motion
Maneuvers.
Dancers, who would back up the Guapings then,
oh yeah,
and then of course the
maneuvers.
The maneuvers.
Yeah.
The maneuvers were top of the line then, but of course there were also good.
Maneuvers were Gary V's
There's
dancers.
VIP dancers.
Wait,
pa.
who were Gary V's dancers?
Maneuvers.
Maneuvers,
Yeah,
right? And UMD
I know.
was
UMD was back.
I was a huge Gary B fan.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah.
They had good moves also. They're like, if they had there was a new song, and then a new like the what do you call it? The Macarena. Man, everybody was doing the freaking Macarena.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean,
Yeah, they were.
The guys would the guy who sing it would come here, and then everybody would dance to it. Then they don't know
That is
what the
nuts.
dance was.
Yeah.
It's
They
funny
did-
that was
Street
new.
Boys did like
that
the
was new back
acrobats.
then, right?
Wait, where was Michael Flores from?
Maneuvers.
Maneuvers, right?
But
yeah,
the
he was.
street boys were in the acrobat.
Yeah. They were into.
Sila Bong Navarro was there.
Yeah.
Sila
Spencer
Reyes.
Reyes.
Yeah, those are the
Jong.
flag bearers. Sila Jong.
Yeah, they did.
Si Chito Ronyo ang nagmamanage naman sa kanila.
Yeah.
Chito Ronyo was also the manager of
River Maya.
River Maya.
Yeah. Shout out to Rico Blanco.
Rico
What's up,
Blanco,
homeboy?
brother. Yeah, which is what I also got an album out.
Mm-hmm.
I had Rico write
Yeah,
a song
he told
for
me
me.
about that. Yeah, was it? What was
Ellie
it called
wrote a
again?
song for me.
No way.
Raymond Marasingan wrote a song for me.
In that, they were all in that one album.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
man.
then Rizal Underground was the one who...
Oh shit, Rizal Underground. Yeah.
Sila tumugtog.
Oh no way.
Mm.
Wait,
That's
Rizal Underground did like Sabado Nights, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sila
That sounded a lot like
Sabado nights. The Sabado nights. Sabado.
Yeah. It sounds like another song. Lester na kasi yung katulong ng Sabado Nights. I don't want to call it out. Like I'm sure it's probably like a coincidence. Ta-na-na-na, ta. Yeah, pero meron siya katunog eh. Fuck.
Yeah, I
forgot
think
the
I know
song.
what you're talking
I
about.
think it's a
but
Juan de la
I-
Cruz
I-
song.
Oh?
Yeah, I think there's
No. Layo.
hindi, merong isa. Ta-na-na-na, ta.
Razorback pa. Oh, si Carl. Si Carl ng POT.
Yeah.
Good singer.
Yeah.
Na utol niya si Roy of the Razorback.
Oh, and what about like Wolfgang?
Oh, si
Fuck.
si
Basti.
Basti
Yeah.
Artadi.
Razorback.
tama.
I heard recently what happened to the drummer.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what happened to the drummer?
Committed suicide, brother. It's Brian.
Oh no way. Recently?
That was like this year. I think
he even took
he was on Facebook Live, dude.
a
No
picture.
fucking way.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a picture. That was a live video.
Yeah. Live video. Then he jumped.
You'd hear.
No way.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, may ininom pa siya, di ba?
Yeah.
I watched it also.
Oh,
You'd hear him. Like,
Yeah, but,
sympathies to
victims
the
of
family, yeah,
victims
sympathies to the
of
family.
depression.
Yeah.
He was going through a lot. So
But that was he had. I mean, I don't wanna make insensitive comments, but you know he had to have been very detached to stage something so
Yeah.
elaborate.
you
that-
never
Or it's
know
just-
what would
Yeah.
happen. But
Well,
yeah, that's
sympathies to the
tragedy.
family
Yeah.
though. Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to the party
Yeah,
topics.
dude.
man. What the fuck? But you know what? Here's the thing. Okay, since we're in the context of depression and everything, 90s was actually 90s was a very interesting mix of all these artists. Okay,
Oh.
not just in the Philippines.
And it only happened in the 90s.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
get it?
Exactly.
It's a boom
I
of
understand.
so much
Yeah,
of
and
sound,
it's just there.
dance.
It's just like in a bubble of its own decade. You know what I mean? And check this out. Listen to how fucking diverse this is. Okay, when it comes to fucking and how fucking rich the culture was. Okay, make sure the fucking cameras are rolling because these are really good details. Okay, check this out. In the Philippines, okay, we've been talking about the 90s.
Yeah.
We've been talking
Yeah.
about 90s Philippines, okay? E-Heads, Maya, Parokya ni Edgar, even like Sugar Hiccup,
Yeah,
and what do you call this? And so many bands, right? We've been talking about it, and with the movie industry, with like Rosana Roses, and all these movies that we've been talking about, and all the pretty boy boom with that you were in, right? And like Guapings and like all these things, right? In the Philippines. That was just happening in the Philippines, okay? Check this out. If you go outside of the Philippines, what was going on? Let's say if MTV just started booming here in the Philippines in the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because we were late bloomers, we didn't catch on to the 80s like groove of MTV.
Yeah.
So when it was here in the 90s, guess what? We got a lot of European pop culture here in the Philippines. Like
Yeah.
we got like fucking Oasis. You know, we had access to Oasis
Pearl
because of
Jam.
MTV. And well, let's leave that for the American things. Okay, first let's do the European.
okay.
Well,
Okay.
the main
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
with
yeah.
like Oasis and Blur, and even the later on the girl and boy groups that fucking Spice Girls later on.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
like
yeah,
in England, and then
Prodigy.
Prodigy, fucking Prodigy, yeah,
Lupit din yan.
yeah,
European yan.
yeah.
Oh.
They were British. So Prodigy and fucking even like Take That. I don't know if you know that. Take
yeah.
that group, and then
You too.
Yeah,
They made
you-
a badass album.
yeah,
at that
yeah, in
time.
the 90s, yeah.
Nabuhay sila.
Yeah, exactly,
Diba?
exactly.
That
That was when like you got stuck in the moment that you can't. Don't fucking sue me, Bono, please. Man, I'm just fucking analyzing it. No, you was big in the 80s, but they were all okay.
Go on.
So that was just in England mostly,
Yeah.
or U2 was Irish, but that was just in like the UK mostly. Okay, let's go to America now. Let's fucking go to America now, and we're still talking about music. Okay,
And they're still in the 90s, huh? We're still in the
yeah,
90s.
we're still in the 90s, okay? Let's go to fucking America now. We got fucking
Nirvana.
oh man, I was gonna save that for last. But sure, you fucking spoiled it. Yeah, we got fucking Nirvana.
Beastie
okay?
Boys.
Beastie. Okay, so Nirvana was like grunge. Oh, let's stay with grunge.
Okay.
So we got Pearl Jam, fucking Soundgarden.
Seattle.
Yes, the
Seattle lang
Seattle
yan.
scene.
Seattle
Yeah.
lang.
So Soundgarden, fucking Pearl Jam, fucking Nirvana, and then we got hip hop, the re-emergence of Beastie Boys, like what you said.
Helmet.
Tupac Shakur.
And the
Tupac
NWA.
was NWA was
yeah.
They still had. I don't know if they started in the late 80s or 90s.
I'm pretty
but they
sure
were
it was the
still-
90s, yeah.
So
Run DMC.
Run DMC had a thing in they had the re-emergence of their career in the 90s too. These were like 80s groups, but then they're like old school.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith had a re-emergence of they had the
They had a collab with DMZ.
yeah. But I don't know when that came out. But Aerosmith had the thing with like crying and fucking crazy and fucking
Yeah.
Steven Tyler, don't sue me, man. Fuck.
They did a movie nga, diba? With the space thing and
Liv Tyler, yeah. Armageddon. Fuck,
Liv
man.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she was a beauty.
They
She was
did
a
when
beauty.
she first came out with the what's her name?
Alicia Silverstone, man.
Ganda ng MTV
Yeah.
yun. They're so sexy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good fucking
babe.
video.
Then it's the first time you saw the daughter of
Yeah, Steven Tyler. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Whoa!
exactly, they were hot. They were not alike, but they were hot in their own thing. Like Alicia was hot in like a
Weezer.
fucking Weezer. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Radiohead. Okay, we forgot about that in fucking
Radiohead.
UK. Radiohead was out. Fucking
Lemonheads.
Creep was a big fucking hit, dude. Creep was a big fucking hit. Like there's no one that doesn't know fucking Creep. Okay.
Even I memorized that song.
Yeah, exactly, right? So that's just the music. And then later on, there's even the fucking boy bands. There's I'm not even talking about the variety yet, okay? There's fucking boy bands. Fucking Backstreet New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block. Backstreet
New
Boys.
Kids 80s pa yan eh.
Okay, yeah, but they still had their thing in the
Yeah,
early 90s.
but the end may nahabol pa sila.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about NSYNC?
Backstreet? Yeah,
Yeah,
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Westlife.
I'm not sure what because I don't know them. So they're probably in the early 2000s.
You're more of the bands, that's why.
Well, no. I know Backstreet. I know fucking like
know
all
Backstreet.
these. Yeah. And even All Saints. This is like
Girl
group in England and fucking boys, dude. Okay, let's go to fucking R&B now because R&B was a big ass fucking thing. Keith Sweat, fucking Boys to Men, fucking Boys to Men.
You
know what I mean?
What's the girl
I'm
group? The girl group.
into
TLC ba yun?
TLC, don't go chasing
Sing waterfalls. We're gonna get sued,
Guys,
man.
yeah, don't fucking sue me, Left Eye. No, she already passed away, R.I.P. But yeah, there's still Chili and T-Boz or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, rap music with Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs and
Harmony. I'm gonna talk about fucking Boys to Men with R&B, right? So Boys to Men, and we got fucking like the prime Mariah Carey. That was prime Mariah Carey. right?
Yeah,
that was prime Mariah Carey.
They did the
Butterfly
good,
album.
Yeah, they did it.
Prime.
Yeah, with
Bone Thugs.
Yeah, with
break,
Bone Thugs.
break
Yeah, they had-
down.
yeah.
Mariah, don't sue me, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, instead of breaking me, break down. Gonna break it down.
Gonna sound-
Only if you let it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fucking Puff Daddy. Puff, don't shoot. No, don't shoot me. Puffy's a gangster. That's why.
No,
fucking
Tupac had changes.
Yeah,
Changes.
yeah,
I like that song.
yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song. I'm not sure that might have come out like after he was dead already. But
Yeah. But it was still in the 90s.
Yeah, it was still in the 90s. Yeah, but so we got that going on. We got all of that.
Beastie
shit.
Boys nga.
Yeah, Beastie Boys. Yeah, we were talking about that. And fucking E-Heads fucking won like the MTV Video Music Awards that was held, or MTV
So many
Asia or
times.
something.
So many times.
Something.
So
And
many times.
he even like Ellie even like talked about like seeing the Spice Girls in person.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was like mas maliit sila sa personal or something. Like he said something.
Really?
Yeah, and Raymond Marasigan said something like mabuhay. So one of them said like mabuhay ang Noipi, and then I think Raymond said like jeepney or something. I was very random, but it was cool. It was cool. Raymond was a cool dude.
Recently,
like,
they had a reunion and they played in London, I think.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah. Even did
I
the
was
song.
a fan of the Spice Girls actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
Spice Girls.
you know,
has
here's
good
the thing.
songs too.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. Spice World. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Spice World, the second album.
Yeah.
It had some really good produced fucking songs.
That was
like the production of the. It started. I can even tell you like the fucking track listing, man. Like even the first song was like "Spice Up Your Life."
Okay.
That shit had like a really good arrangement. Like it starts out with like all these like commotions and like jungle sounds or whatever. And it goes like Mel B, don't fucking sue me, man. Fuck.
And I was trying to say that with the boom of these music, Mike Myers came up with a movie.
Yeah,
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. And in the fucking 90s, it was so the 90s music culture was so, and movie culture, let's tie it into that, was so fucking popular and so fucking so impactful that it fucking brought Bohemian Rhapsody up to number
Yes.
one again.
Yes.
Because of that fucking
they
movie.
had this scene. They had this
Yeah.
scene. They were inside a car.
Freddie Mercury, don't fucking sue us.
They're inside the car. See Wayne's World, and there's this cruise at the back.
And they were listening to Bohemian
They were,
Rhapsody.
they were smoking. They were smoking, and then they started playing the Bohemian
Yeah.
Rhapsody, and everybody started singing to it. They were like really
Yeah.
stoned.
Yeah,
So
and then when it hit that fucking guitar thing, dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
Wait, I think I know this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were like they were fucking they were headbanging. That's what it was called, headbanging.
That's when Queen came back. Also,
Yeah.
all these bands started coming back after
Yeah.
the grunge area came back.
Yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the fucking movies. Okay.
Okay, we'll go movies first.
Movies. Since we were already talking about Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, okay, great. Yeah,
Fucking
good
Oh.
directors
Quentin-
popping out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Out of fucking nowhere, Quentin Tarantino was out with Reservoir Dogs. Motherfucking Reservoir. Yeah, have you seen Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, dude.
Man, I love fucking Reservoir Dogs, and I think we
That
should
was
make our.
brilliant.
I don't give a fuck. You know, sometime, most of the time, I'd be like, yeah, let's leave them alone and have them do their thing, and let's not try to do like our
That's a
own
badass
version.
cast there, right?
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
I always say like let's not do our version of like their movie or whatever. But you know what? There was this one interviewer that asked Quentin Tarantino, what advice would you give aspiring filmmakers? You know what he said? He said, make Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it. If you want to if you want your career to cruise, make a good fucking movie. That's basically
that
it.
was brilliant writing because everything is. Imagine what everything happened where
In the warehouse.
one restaurant, one warehouse,
Yeah.
on the street, and in a
Yeah.
bathroom. That's it.
In a car. There was a
In a car.
yeah.
In a car.
In the car. Remember our movie?
Wait, you're forgetting Pulp Fiction.
I'm not forgetting it. I'm not forgetting it.
We're just building up to it.
I'm just trying to get fucking Richard Gomez's dick down my fucking throat before I say anymore. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Pulp Fiction was his fucking second movie.
Second movie pala
Second
niya.
movie after Reservoir
I
Dogs.
didn't know that.
Yeah. After Reservoir Dogs.
Well,
Reservoir
figure.
Dogs was a hit with Sundance. And then
He thought of making Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction and Pulp Fiction was a hit at Cannes Film Festival. That was what cemented him as like, you know, the fucking director to watch out for. And guess what? He did Jackie Brown in fucking in the 90s too. And there was like Robert Rodriguez with fucking El Mariachi and Desperado fucking came out in the 90s.
You know what also came out in the 90s?
The Craft.
No, I was gonna say Jurassic Park.
Jurassic fucking Park, man.
Dude,
Wait. Star Wars.
No, that was
like
80s.
70s.
No, the
70s,
prequel
80s.
to Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Episodes
but
1 to
I
3.
know, that
The
was
first, the Phantom
Menace.
Yeah.
and then
1999, yeah.
Yeah. Then he thought of continuing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Oh. Speaking of sci-fi, guess what else fucking came out in 1990s? Sci-fi, 1990, late 90s.
Back to the Future 3.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about that though. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not
Yeah,
talking
but
about
no.
that, though. No. Well, that came out in the 90s, but I'm not talking about that one though.
Sci-fi. Hold on. That thing with the AI.
With the apes.
No. Yeah. Well, kind of. But no.
No, I'm talking about something fucking bigger, guys. If you talk about fucking sci-fi,
Space Odyssey.
no, not 90s, man. Fucking that was in the
What?
60s.
What are we talking about? Oh shit! Yeah.
90s sci-fi
yeah.
movie. Come on, guys.
90s.
I'll give you
sci-fi
one
movie.
fucking clue. One fucking clue.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
No.
Nah.
All right, give me a clue.
Okay.
I know kung fu.
Matrix?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That came out in 1999.
Yeah,
Keanu, don't fucking sue me,
Tama.
man.
Tama.
Jesus Christ. Ah, shit.
Tama.
Are we so loud? Okay lang. Yeah, okay lang. Okay.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving
Private
Private
Ryan
Ryan came out in 1999. Yes, or 1998.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Oh, dude.
Fucking
Also-
Tom Hanks ruled the fucking box office in the 90s.
You know what
Forrest
else?
Gump.
You know what other
Forrest
movie Tom
Gump
Hanks
running
came
that
out with?
shit.
I just said Forrest Gump.
You did?
Robert De Niro, Casino.
Oh man, Casino. Yes.
Then came up Red Bull.
Yeah,
Raging Bull.
no,
sorry.
Raging- no, Raging Bull.
Raging Bull. Sorry.
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull.
No,
Pero,
Raging Bull was
pero
in the
80s ba?
1980s.
Pero after the
Goodfellas.
Casino,
Goodfellas. Goodfellas came out in
Goodfellas.
1990. That fucking.
That was another
talaga.
Tarantino.
On the,
movie.
ano,
What?
Goodfellas.
No, Scorsese.
Oh yeah, Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Yeah, Scorsese.
Man,
Dude, you know what other film Tom Hanks came out with in the 90s?
fucking Apollo 13, brother. Apollo 13.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I didn't find Apollo 13 too much.
I was young though. I was like, wow, they went to the moon.
wasn't it?
Ron
I was
Howard.
young, and this movie really paved like everything for me. It was Toy Story.
Oh,
Came
wow.
out in
That's
1996.
true.
That's true.
Animation started to come in.
Woody,
as well.
yeah.
Even
That was
Lion
the
King.
first
Even
Pixar
Lion King.
movie.
Right.
That was the first Pixar
Yeah,
movie.
Pixar movie.
Fuck, Disney was having a fucking grand old time too in the 90s.
In
They had
animation.
fucking Lion King. They had fucking Pocahontas.
Did they
had
already
fucking-
start Marvel in the 90s? No.
No.
Came already later.
No. That was
Ito na
like
yun.
Iron Man.
Yeah, MCU,
MCU?
like the first
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man film came out. That was 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Pero-
if you
pero
count,
Marvel-
if you count Incredible
Marvel
Hulk,
films, like 2004, I think, is as far back as you could go with Spider-Man.
It started.
Yeah. No, that's way.
Because the
that's
first
way after.
Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. That was in 2000s. That was in
That was like
2000s.
2000 na yun.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Or 2003, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the movies, right? Fucking Tom Hanks and fucking Keanu Reeves doing speed. Like, if the bus goes below 50, then we will. Sandra Bullock, don't fucking sue me, please. If the bus goes below 50, we will all fucking die. Man, I was a big fan of that fucking movie. Face Off with fucking John Travolta and like Nicolas Cage. I don't know if I'm just. Am I naming mediocre
Trip,
films?
I don't know if you tripped this.
Okay.
What's this again? Not Untouchables.
Yeah, Untouchables came out in the 90s too. Al Capone, yeah.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Was this the one
Was
with
it a gangster
Stallone?
movie?
Yeah,
Was it the one with
Oh,
Sylvester
fucking,
Stallone?
with Kevin Spacey.
Oh, shit, no.
What? Kevin Spacey?
He was in a gangster movie with Benicio del Toro.
Oh no, that was probably after.
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably after.
How about Snickers?
I don't know that movie.
Yeah.
Joaquin
I don't
Phoenix.
But hold on. Joaquin Phoenix, Snickers?
No. His brother.
Oh, River.
River,
Oh,
River.
yeah. River Phoenix was a
Yeah.
big 90s star, yeah.
Snickers. He was with Redford.
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
I was gonna say Redford White.
But River Phoenix was no, but Seven was a big fucking
Seven.
movie too. Seven was a big.
Seven.
Oh my god, hold the fuck up. 90s movie, big 90s movie,
All right,
big
let me just
fucking
pull my hands
90s
out, too.
movie, big 90s movie.
All right, what
Come on, we're fucking forgetting it.
Silence of the Lambs.
No, bigger than Richard Gomez's dick.
That was pretty big.
But this is bigger. I'm talking about Titanic proportions.
Wow.
Oh wait, didn't Titanic come out in
That's
the
what I'm
90s?
trying to say. That's what I'm trying
Oh,
to say.
okay. All right, I'm slow.
Celine Dion.
Dude, yeah.
Celine. Don't sue me. I don't know how to say it in French, but you know.
James
yeah.
Cameron also did a lot of big films.
Yeah,
at that time.
True Lies. Fucking Terminator 2 came out in the fucking
Terminator.
90s.
Oh, you sure? 80s na yata.
No. I'm sure.
Terminator 2?
I'm sure.
Oh, what year did
Two-
RoboCop come out?
2 came out in the 90s. The
RoboCop?
first one
Okay,
came out in the
RoboCop.
80s. Yeah, or I don't know which
So
80s yung first. The first one was in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the first one and the second one were like gaps apart. Like
Avatar.
no. That was like 2009. Man.
2010.
Yeah, 2010.
Okay.
But check this out. Okay, so we're in the movies now. We covered the movies.
Oh,
now, right?
wait. No, 80s na pala yun.
Which one?
Transformers the movie.
Which? Oh, the animated
sorry.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
yeah,
80s
yeah.
yun.
I'm not
80s
sure.
yun.
Yeah,
80s
probably.
yun.
They were talking about the Michael
Probably.
Bay one. I was like,
No.
I was in second grade when I seen that.
Yeah. But check this out. So we moved into sports. Let's move on to sports.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm talking about fucking Tiger. I'm talking fucking Tiger Woods.
Amen.
I'm talking fucking African American dude dominating
Sorry.
fucking predominantly white sports.
Yeah.
All back then. Yeah, right? I mean,
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah.
Until
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Talking fucking Tiger
Yeah.
Woods.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking Ronaldo and fucking Brazil in fucking
Yeah. They have
soccer.
badass there.
I'm talking
The
about that.
football.
And they
Yeah,
fucking
He
they
meant
fucking,
football.
yeah. Yeah, football. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And, they lost to
Roberto
France though.
Carlos. Yeah.
Lost to France.
Yeah.
Uh, who else? Beckham.
Yeah, David Beckham. Yeah.
Who else? Drogba.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Drogba.
Drogba's good also. What is it? Who else? Galan, my ano yun.
In soccer. But check
Messi,
this out. Check this out. These are like for soccer fans or football fans.
Football.
Okay.
He meant football.
But let's talk about the fucking household names.
Oh.
There is no one. Well, you could argue that maybe there was another one in the 70s that was like or late 60s, 70s that was like a bigger name in this sport. But if you're talking about a household fucking name, Mike Tyson
Oh yeah.
in boxing.
90s
If you say
na?
Mike Tyson,
90s si Mike Tyson.
I mean he dominated. He was like a household name in the early 90s. Yes.
90s
Yeah,
siya.
he started in the late 80s, but then he
Well,
was
what-
like a
what
household
year-
name in the 90s.
What year did he bite someone's ear off?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like later on.
George
That was
Foreman.
97.
He
97.
bit George Foreman's ear.
Yeah, Tiger. Yeah, Mike Tyson went Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
With the Tiger Woods actually came here to the Philippines like in the mid 90s, like not 97 or something.
Okay.
He was here, but
To play golf?
yeah, in Clark.
Oh.
Just like an exhibition thing.
Oh, okay.
But check this out. But when you talk about fucking sports, when we're talking about fucking dominance, all right? I'm talking about dominance the way you fucking dominated Rosana Rosas in that scene. Okay? Talking
Okay.
about, or she dominated you. I don't know.
Or you
Who
dominated each
I forgot.
other.
It's been a long time
While
ago.
you were a student.
It was a good.
Yes.
It was a good. It was a good. It was good
Okay,
domination.
go on. Get to it now.
Okay. If we're talking about dominating in fucking sports and being a household name at the same time, there's no fucking sports figure, no name in sports that ever got even close. Well, maybe Ali, but Michael Jordan.
Michael
Yeah.
Michael
Jordan.
fucking Jordan.
No, but he's being
Coke commercials,
he's
Nike commercials, Gatorade commercials. Man, everything. I'm just talking about commercials. I'm talking about fucking 2-3 peats, really close to each other. You know, with
Chicago
retirement
Bulls.
in between. 2-3 peats. That was a fucking man. 91, 92, 93. Then
But he had a badass
96,
team.
97, 98.
He had good, you know.
Oh,
good
yeah.
coach.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got, Pippen,
Scottie Pippen. We got
Yeah.
Phil Jackson fucking coaching. Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr was a fucking Bulls, but like Chicago
He was
Bulls.
Kerr.
Yeah.
He was Bulls.
Yeah, yeah.
And the only way not to lose to your friend at 2K right now is to play Blacktop in 2K. It's like
I don't
it's
play-
like street ball in 2K.
Okay.
So you could choose from anyone in different decades.
Oh, nice.
So like the only way not to lose to your friend is to get 5 Michael Jordans.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like no way you lose.
How do you do that?
Because you could choose anyone from any decade, right?
Uh-huh.
But there's a Jordan from like 90,
Yeah.
94 to 95 and 95 to
Yeah.
96
Yeah.
and
Oh man.
so you could
I
get
would
all
choose-
5 of those, dude.
Oh shit. Yeah, I would choose the.
I'm really bad at that game, but I beat my friends when I do that.
I would choose the Jordan with the fucking rings. Definitely, like 5 Jordans, probably.
Yeah, but
92,
Kobe Bryant
93.
is being,
Oh yeah,
but-
it's in the same argument, but I'm talking about
nothing
household
comes
names.
close.
So is LeBron.
Nothing
In
comes
sports,
close.
in sports,
Nothing comes
you know what? In
close to
sports,
Michael
let's
Jordan's.
say, yeah,
What
let's
happened
say
to him.
athleticism. Maybe Kobe Bryant comes close. Maybe let's say, but as a household name and even as an endorser, I'm talking about like culture. You know,
Basketball.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant didn't fucking revolutionize basketball culture the way Michael Jordan did.
But there are
Yeah, and he didn't have a movie with the Looney Tunes.
he didn't have
Nah.
I mean LeBron's
Nor a
coming.
scene with Bugs Bunny.
LeBron's coming out with one right now, but
Is it being made? Is it?
yeah,
actually
it's
made?
being made, but I don't think it's gonna be as good.
yeah.
Yeah, LeBron's catching
I
a lot
watched
of
that a
heat with
lot of
that
times.
whole-
I remember that.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
That's a good
That's a
film.
90s also.
Get up, it's time for Space
No?
Jam. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam.
Space
yeah. Man.
Yeah,
I'd
'cause
say
I had that
there's
on
so
VHS.
many things in the 90s.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, Barkley started earlier, but yeah, he was still playing in the 90s.
yeah.
Because Barkley played the fuck out of his career. you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He was there when like fucking Larry Bird was still there and shit.
Shaquille O'Neal, like I said.
Yeah. Rookie year in Orlando, and then fucking moving to LA with Kobe, Phil Jackson. Man, so many fucking good things in the 90s. And
Wait, we're going to F1 already.
Oh, dude.
you already talked about F1. Hold on. But here's the thing.
I love how we skipped that one because he knew we're not gonna stop.
Yeah. And here's the thing. So we're talking actually. I don't know why. I don't know what prompted this whole like fucking raving about fucking the 90s, but I from what I remember, it was the suicide that we were talking about. I don't know why it kind of led to this. I was talking about the culture of like accepting being sad. Didn't you feel that? As much as the 90s were like a really party era, it was also like I'm gonna mope in my own thing because of Kurt Cobain and because of like Alanis Morissette was even
if you're
like,
gonna look at the music at the alternative
Yeah.
scene, that was most of the themes.
yeah, I think so.
Depression.
Yeah,
Anger.
I think so. And
Angst.
yeah, yes. And I think
Uh,
even
the
with
youth
movies,
with confusion right
yeah,
now.
I think even with movies with like Interview with a Vampire, like had that thing like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be sad, and you know it's. I don't want to say it was celebrated, but it was definitely an
It was
in
trendy.
thing. It was trend.
It was
Exactly.
trendy.
Exactly. That's the word. It was definitely trendy.
I mean, it's not only happening in the 90s, like right
Oh, but
now.
it was like really, like fuck, man, Soul Asylum and all that shit. Runaway Train. Johnny Depp. The reason why Johnny Depp was like really popular in the 90s because he was brooding. You know, he had that look that he was like Edward Scissorhands. He had
Edward
that-
Scissorhands.
Yeah, he had that look. Even
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So it was like a man. Talk about the 90s though. Winona Ryder.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Right?
yeah, we don't know, right?
Right? Winona Ryder.
They became a couple.
Yeah. Johnny Depp and he even had a tattoo of like Winona's name.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
What was
Oh,
his
man.
show then? City something? No. 3 Men and a
Spin,
Baby.
Spin
Oh, yeah.
City. Spin City was a show, right?
After.
Oh, yeah,
After
Didn't he,
3 Men and a Baby or 3 Men
Wait,
and a
was
Baby?
that a show? Or a movie? I think that was a movie.
Wasn't there like a thing like
No,
Friends was in the 90s.
Yeah,
Friends
Friends
was in
nice.
the 90s.
They had a-
shout
they
out
had
to
a-
Jennifer Aniston. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Yeah,
you know
we were just
joining
talking
Instagram.
about her.
They had a cool. They had a
Yeah,
cool
it's cool.
song.
With the posts.
What's that?
Friends?
Friends. Sang by Rembrandt.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Man, Jennifer Aniston.
No, I'm just humming it, so
Jennifer Aniston is gonna sue
you
us.
can't sue us, man.
Jennifer
I'm
Aniston.
just humming.
I just praised you for your, cool Instagram account. No
Mm.
matter how, it's at
No, but
its- in its infancy.
Charlie Sheen had a series na dalawa sila, and then they had a kid. I forgot the title.
Oh, yeah.
think that was
And
it.
then
Two and a
Ashton
Half Men. 2.5 Men.
And
Oh yeah,
Ashton
Ashton
Kutcher.
Men. That was the title, not 3 Men and a Baby.
Sorry.
I told you that was a movie.
Yeah.
That was the movie with the
Yeah,
whole.
the movie,
that was the movie with the whole myth of have
Yeah.
seen a ghost. Did you hear about that? Like that 3 Men and a Baby. If you pause it just right, you will see a ghost.
No
peeking
way.
into the window.
No,
Yeah, but I
I
think it
don't
was just a
get
kid
that,
on the
yeah.
set. But it was like, oh shit. I think it was.
Imagine being that kid, and,
Yeah, it's
and,
like, no, it wasn't.
and
no
your
ghost.
picture on the internet
You know,
just spreading.
yeah,
like crazy.
someone should fucking search that shit. Like
didn't see that, I didn't
the
see
ghost,
that, I didn't see
the
that.
quote unquote ghost
I
and
didn't see
3
that.
Men and a Baby.
Teletubbies was in the 90s, wasn't it?
I don't know. I
But
don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure Barney was.
You know what was big in the 90s? Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball
Ball
Z,
Z.
Gotta be
fucking
Dragon
Ghost Fighter, Yu Yu Hakusho, man, that was fucking big. Anime had a really good thing in the 90s. Like they had a really good what do you call this? Wave in the 90s. Sailor Moon and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sailor Moon and man. But here's the thing though. What does it all mean? Not to go deep on you and shit, but what does it all mean? What do you think life means?
I don't know. It was a brink of already getting into a new decade
A new century? Yeah, but
Yeah.
in general.
to 2000.
Yeah.
So
A new millennium.
A new
actually.
millennium?
A new millennium.
So it went out with a bang. The 90s. It went that 1990.
I got you.
Yeah, the 90s.
So you guys are lucky to be like experiencing a new millennium. I have to be alive for about 1,000 years to be able to do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
right?
That's right. We experienced the transition.
Yeah.
Actually, my brother, shout out to my brother Manfred. My brother knew someone who was alive in 3 centuries. So
Oh, that's wow.
yeah, he was born in like 1899, and then he was still alive until like 2000. Like he died in like 2000 or something.
Oh.
So he was alive in 1800s, 1900s, and 2000. That was
Wow.
cool, right?
Yeah.
3 centuries.
So wait lang. So inabuti na si Rizal.
No, not quite, not quite.
Nakadalawang world war siya.
Not quite Rizal, because 1899.
Yeah, but
Rizal-
2 world wars, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then like Titanic also naranasan yan.
Yeah.
And a transition to the internet was also like
Yeah.
naranasan na yun.
Yeah.
And radio and TV.
Yeah.
Naranasan na
But
din
the
yan.
cell phone came only.
Yeah, 90s. It was 90s.
Yeah, 90s.
It was
Were
more like
big.
beeper.
They were-
Beeper
no.
150, mga
Yeah,
beepers pa tayo
yeah,
nun,
I
di
remember
ba?
pagers. Yeah,
Yeah.
but cell phones they were like just big. But
They were
existed
bulky
already.
and like bricky.
Yeah. That was cool, man. What do you think? What do you think in comparison to now? Like, what do you think? What can you say about how it was back then from what you hear from these old geezers that are sitting in front of you, and how
I
would you
mean,
compare it to?
I think the reason why there's so many things coming out in the 90s was because also TV and radio was being more and more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And also that was the time when internet was also starting to become a thing.
Yeah.
So like information was being
Oh,
passed
yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy. So
It
it
was
was
the
like,
dawn
okay,
of the
we can make a new
information.
show and it's gonna come out like really quick, and because like TVs are available now. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Pero the reason why it was so good for you guys was because it was nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Pero if that was also one thing I was wondering.
Yeah.
Kasi us naman like 19, 20 up to even 25-year-olds right now. if we go back and then you play any High School Musical song, that's gonna unleash your inner child for us.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're
for sure.
gonna sing to it. You guys you're gonna be like, okay, like this, it's just like a random like song na parang it wasn't that big for you guys, but for us it was like everything. We know everything about.
Do you think so? Not to cut you off, but do you think it was that? It was just because
No,
we were
nostalgia,
born,
no.
or we were kind of like peaking with our interest when the 90s was happening, or do you think it was? I think it was actually pretty diverse. If we're talking about diversity, I mean, I don't want to be I've been telling people I don't want to be one of those guys that like, oh yeah, things were better during my days. I don't want to say Backstreet Boys were better than fucking BTS or something, and I don't want to say like fucking 90s Bulls are better than the Warriors now. Well, they're definitely better than the Warriors now, but then but not to knock on the Warriors, I'm still a Warriors fan, but the diversity though and the dominance and the what I mean, I think it's pretty cool. But there's still a lot of things going on in this in this decade. It's just not coping as much as it did with
It's not
attentions.
making as big an impact.
Exactly. It's not so impactful because everything is so desensitized.
Did you ever maybe think that maybe it was also because back then it wasn't as parang saturated. Like now it's
That's
like
true.
I said
True.
it's a lot easier
everything is
now
saturated nowadays with social media.
Like I said,
We
it's a
have
lot
access
easier
to-
to make more things now.
Yeah.
So it's easier to come out with a new song and get heard back then in the 90s than now, because everybody's making a song in every 1 second. I estimate there's like 30 songs being made in the Philippines right now.
Yeah. That's why whenever Rico and I would talk. Rico Blanco and I would talk about these things and like how now it's a different hustle. Now it's easier to be heard and it's easier to expose your art and whatever you work on, because of the internet and everything. But yeah, it is easier. But then where do you go from there? So once you expose it, is it more like it's easier to get it out there, but it's probably more difficult to make a career out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Because I mean, getting it out
Because you don't stand out.
Getting it out is no problem eh. One click lang.
Just be careful with the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
click lang.
exactly.
Wala na siya, andun na siya.
Andun na.
Pero for
Just like this
for
episode.
that many people, yeah, just like this episode. Pero to make an impact on those many people, you have to be something big. You have to be, I don't know. It's not that easy to make a break in the. I know.
Yeah.
Because everyone's trying. Everybody has.
And I know people. A lot of people have been lucky. I know that Jamil and even Adele that got her break. I don't know, like through MySpace or something. Yeah, I think it was like she was uploading some of her originals on MySpace. If you remember MySpace.
I guess, or for me, I think
Friendster.
it would be a
No,
it would be a
we
big,
didn't do Friendster in America.
whoever was in that era present, no matter what age, we were lucky enough to experience something we didn't expect that would be blown into this proportion that for somehow has influenced the kids of today.
That's true.
We started something that we were just ourselves, and we were just at the right time, and it happened in the 90s where everything started. It exploded like an atomic bomb,
Yeah.
and everyone went wild. Everybody loved it,
Yeah.
and until now we can't shake it off because
Yeah.
it's stuck in us, and it really
And
had a
and
big
it's so
impact.
it's so different for the younger ones nowadays. And I'm not saying younger ones like us. I'm talking like really younger.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're still torn between like the 90s and the kids nowadays.
Let's say the generation that's
Yeah.
already coming
Mhm.
right now.
Kasi I mean, ngayon kasi we're still classified as Gen Z. Me and my sisters. And my sister is like just coming into high school. Pero the way that like everything is so different for them. Like they don't know anything about the 90s. Pero they're so saturated sa world ng, I don't know, like the new stuff like the TikTok and whatever. And like those like new trends and like before I even heard of the WoW, they've already been doing it.
I
You don't
what
even
that
know
is.
what the WoW is. I'm pretty sure you don't.
No.
It's that step where you just do that. That's it. It's like
Oh.
remember dab? Remember
Yeah.
dabbing and what else? Like those stuff, like the whip and the nays and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and like
Also
other
new dance step.
yeah, like
Yeah,
other like trendy stuff. We don't know how those like become really really popular for them, and then when it's like really up there, that's when we start hearing about it, diba? Pero
Yeah.
kung isipin mo, ka-generation lang namin sila. Pero mas mabilis lang sa kanila. And then parang it's like a whole different world for them. And it's like a whole different world for you guys. And then us, we're like torn in between. It's like, okay, we're playing around with the 90s kids, but we're also playing around with these like younger ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we still sing 90s OPM in karaoke.
Oh,
But also we
yeah.
play Fortnite with, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't even...
So you guys are very lucky to be inheriting a good fucking
Yeah.
rich culture from the 90s and still
Yeah.
have the you know all the capabilities. So you see your generation is like filled with a lot of capabilities because of you know the technology and stuff, technology advancements and stuff. But yeah, culture wise, it's good that you know you're the generation like your aunts that you were talking about and everything, or you know they came from the generation of the 90s and or the rich culture of these diverse things, these you know like diverse dominant names that were produced by the era. And the thing is like you know, and I was like, for example, from my perspective, I was just there to enjoy it. You know, you were actually one of the people that became, you know, like a.
I'm
was
there
like,
to
you
enjoy
were-
myself.
he
I
was
just
there.
Yeah,
fun-
you were
just having
enjo-
fun. That's all, you know.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You were having fun, but at the same time, you know, like, I mean, you were a part of it. You were a catalyst of, you know, of that rich
Like
culture.
you made it
Yeah.
happen for...
yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
yeah. You were one of the
You-
success stories that you know you know, fucking.
I didn't see myself like that way. Like you said, I'm just there to enjoy. But
Yeah.
okay, thank you. To
Yeah.
be pegged like that. Man,
Oh yeah,
that's a-
yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's,
I'm sure a lot of
that's,
young women had a
that's
crush
an
on you.
honor,
For example, I mean, I'm not trying to
My
diminish.
titas for
I'm not
sure.
trying to diminish your career or whatever. But let's just say, right? That's still part of culture. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
To have that kind of
Yeah.
a lot of boys envied you, especially when you were, you know,
Been there, done
hanging
that.
out with
Yeah.
in matricula.
Mhm.
But yeah, like a lot of and you know, just you were having fun. You got to be on the set of fucking Palibhasa Lalaki when it was peaking and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Anjo Iliana, man, and you were I don't know if you were there when that. See, I don't want just a little segue with that whole like Iliana Padilla thing. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was crazy.
That was another
Yeah, I don't
story.
want
That's another story.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on that because that's another
No, whatever.
crazy thing. But yeah, palibhasa lalaki, and you're talking about all these things.
Yeah, I
you're
guess I
talking
was
about
just in
like
the
music bureau.
Right time, you know, right place, just having fun. So
And you know what?
Made a lot of waves.
Yeah, and you know what? So to wrap this up, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. You know, we all have like different beliefs sometimes with like what's like higher power or whatever. What's like a spiritual thing or what should religion be or whatever, right?
Mhm.
For me, whatever that is, whatever you want to label it as, I believe that a miracle, let's say, or like something divine happens with mathematical improbabilities. Okay, the things that are happening despite the mathematical improbabilities are something to really are indications that life is just a beautiful thing. And you tell your stories about, you know, enrolling in USC after enrolling in a lot of schools and all that stuff, and trying to make it to your photo shoot and everything. And you just, yeah, like what you said, it happened at the right time. And you, later on, it was just all these things started happening for you, and you ended up being one of the catalysts, one of the names here in the Philippines of this rich culture that we have been talking about for the past 90 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And I think despite all the mathematical improbabilities of like you making it or you ending up where you ended up, it happened. It happened, you know? And I think that's a beautiful thing. And all I can say is, man, yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for the contribution.
I had a blast. I gotta give credit to you too, and your co-host here for the added info on the era. I mean, it was really crazy, and we've had a lot of friends, and it's really tight knit family back then. Like
I'm
now, you could say that everybody doesn't know personally, but you know, with just that, you know, a recall of that event or that person or that band, like, hey,
Yeah,
we were
exactly.
we enjoy the same stuff. you know?
Exactly. It's about, that's what life is about, man. It's about sharing it with each other, and that's what we're doing right now, and that's what we aim to do for the rest of our lives, I suppose, is just to share it with whoever, share it with each other. You know what I mean?
Cool.
And well, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully we'll get to have more conversations in the future. But for now, it's been very, very, very fun having you here and talking about
Oh, thanks.
you know,
Thanks,
your
guys. Thanks
perspective.
for having me.
Thank you so much. Jao Mapa, everyone.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
shout out to Soundwaves.
Yeah.
Shout out to Soundwaves
Soundwaves.
Soundwaves for this episode. Thank you so much for providing the space and all the things that
Actually,
you
more than what we have.
way more.
Yeah.
All the things. Thank you so much,
You
Lester.
can't bring in food here, but then I'm bringing food here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lester. Lester from Soundwaves. He's
Thank
a
you,
really nice
Lester.
guy. You should check him out. You should check out the studio.
Here in Angeles City.
Yeah, here in Angeles City.
Here in
And
Angeles City.
Yes, and shout out to my sister Sunshine once again.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for you know, doing this with me, doing the hustle narrative with me. Shout out to Null Studios.
Yep.
For, you know, just doing their part, doing your part. Thank you so much, Jiro Garbes. Shout outs to Glaizel Gale. Thank you so much for assisting in this production. And yeah, it's been a party. We've been talking about all these things, and it's been a party. Thank you so much. And we're off to the next episode next. But for now, this is it. Thank you so much.
Hold on, can I just add something? I just remember this like really funny anecdote because I was just looking at our pizzas. Because I remember when we were shooting Ate Kuya. Okay. And like we had pizza, right?
Yeah.
And I was just really amazed at how he ate the pizza. You know, I'm pretty sure like it was you. You know what you did? You took like a big slice and another slice and put it together.
Okay.
He rolled it up and turned it into a pizza burrito. He just put the whole thing in his mouth, and I'm like, whoa, I have to take a picture of this. I have the photo. I'm gonna look for it.
Well, you know what?
That was wild, yo.
You know what? That's just how Jao Mapa rolls. That's just how Jao Mapa rolls.
All right.